Hey YouTube, it's Kyle. I'm in bed. I am sick. We're gonna leave it at that. Um, yeah, I have a really bad sore throat, which nothing is helping. NyQuil, Dayquil, whatever, Theraflu, nothing is working. Coughing isn't helping, and I have a headache. My fiance is also sick. She has a sore throat, fever, same thing pretty much, except she's a fever. But I just want to make a quick update. Um, I am. So we have set a date for my therapy session with my parents, which is April 29th, at 3:10. Hopefully this will help get things started with me. Who's messaging me? Okay. So sorry, it's for my final project. School is 2 weeks from ending, 2 weeks from finals week. Um, I'm probably really stressed because of it and whatnot. So I'm a little worried about this thing with my parents because I'm worried that if they, even if this doctor says that this is who I really am, I'm worried that my parents aren't going to uphold it and uphold their promise that if this doctor says that I am trans, that they will start to support me in this. Ashley's also worried about it too because, like, I sacrificed the last 2 months. I could have moved out and been on my own and already been on testosterone and everything. So, um, yeah, so my goal though is even with or without my parents on my side. Name change in December. January I will start hormones. End of January. And then once I get my diploma, pretty much, because the way that college goes is, especially, I think it's just, I don't know if it's at all colleges, but at the University of Akron, what they do is they um, check to make sure that you've made all your requirements and took all your classes and you didn't fail any, you didn't have any F's or anything like that. So, or incompletes, and then once they do that, you can pick up your diploma. And once that happens, I'm getting it, I'm putting it in the frame, and I'm leaving. I think we're moving to North Carolina. Um, I really want my parents on my side because I really would like to come back up here and see them. But they need to understand that this is my life, and they can't be making these decisions for me anymore. Even though they are paying for school and they pay for other things, it's still my life, and they need to view me as an adult and not as a child who is just taking, who's asking for a weekly allowance. No, I'm an adult. I am 23. I will be 24 in 2 months. And so, but anywho, so I'm a little worried about it, but I'm also kind of excited for it because, you know, maybe what'll happen is maybe they'll let me jumpstart my transition. Maybe they'll let me start hormones while I'm still living at home. Maybe they'll let me change my name. I mean, really, all I want to settle for is to just let me, look like a man for now. Just, let me cut my hair the way I want and let me wear, what I want and all that around them. You know, that's all I really want right now because, you know, it's going to take a while for Jane anyways to learn how to write letters. So, but my hair is getting really long, so it's another reason why I'm starting to get a little dysphoric about it. Um, which actually leads right into the other thing I want to talk about. I am now the 2011 Mr. Roseto, and that's really big for me because it's my first pageant ever since I started performing in 2009. Um, and I won it, so I'm really happy about that. I got a medal, which is over there. All it says is Mr. Roseto 2011. I have a trophy back home, or yeah, back home at Ashley's. That's home for me right now. Um, and I won $50. So, and I also got a photo shoot. So I'm really lucky about that. I'm really happy. Um, the pageant was the three categories were theme formal wear. I did just a suit and a tie and a black fedora. Um, and then I did the onstage question was the next part. And I forgot the question off the top of my head, but it had to do with what do you bring to the stage, I think. So I'm really happy I got that question actually. And then the talent portion, I did Ricky Martin's Cup of Life. It will be up by the end of the week. Actually, it's my camera, so I'll have it up next weekend. Um, next, a week from this Friday, so 2 weeks from the pageant, is my next performance at Roseto's. I'm performing for the first time as Mr. Roseto, and for the first time truly as a member of the Rubber City Royals. So that's a huge night for me. And then on May 9th, which is a Monday night, I'm performing at Utopia, which is in Youngstown. Um, so it's the Monday of my my time off, so I'm really happy about that. I'm probably just gonna spend the night, I think, at Tiffany's that night. So, but but yeah, so kind of happy about that actually. Um, well, it's the same spending the night actually. I don't know yet, but it'd be easier if I spent the night at Tiffany's because she's in Ravenna and that's like a half hour away from Youngstown. Um, so anywho, um, so I'm a little excited about that. Um, so I'm actually really nervous about that too because I've never performed outside of Akron, so this is gonna be huge, pretty big. Um, so yeah, Mr. Rosetta's things was pretty big for me. Never done a pageant before, so I was kind of excited. Um, see what else. Hmm. Yeah, so school is almost over. I have this week and next week are the last weeks of classes. And then the week of May 2nd through the 7th is um finals. I have finals on the 4th, 5th, and 6th. So um Thursday or Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I have two on Wednesday, one on Thursday, and one on Friday. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to those two on one day, but there's 2 hours in between, so some time to eat and study. So, but but yeah. So I have a women's studies project that is due. I have to have the PowerPoint in by any YouTube stuff by the 27th, which is also the same day as the Pi Sigma Alpha National Honor Society banquet, which I'm kind of sad that Ashley can't join me for that, but Nisi is gonna take her place. So not really take her place, just fill in. What I'm really excited about is I will be introduced to them as Kyle, so I'm really happy about that. So. But yeah, I get to wear a suit again. I'm really happy. So yeah, pinboard right here. It's really annoying me, and I can see it. But anywho, um, so yeah, and then actually in 2 weeks from this Saturday is actually Ashley's and mine. Is actually Ashley's and mine. Um, 6 month anniversary. So I'm really excited about that because um, I did not think that we were gonna ever make it this far. I mean, I knew that I knew I loved her from day one, but I still was very skeptical about how she felt about me, and you know, it just this it just kept growing, and our love just kept getting bigger and stronger, and it just kept going and going and going after month after month after month. And this is my longest relationship since Emily, and Alex only lasted like 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. Yeah, have not broke. I think I broke 2 months once, and that was with Sarah, and I think we were together for 3 months. No, we were together for a month and a half. I'm sorry. Yeah, Alex and I were together for 2 months, so that's it. That's the longest I had since Emily. Now me and Ashley are together for almost 6 months. We're at 5.5, so I'm really, really excited. Um, I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Um, so well, I try to make an update now because I've been trying to for the past couple days. So, um, yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know, what's going on. Hopefully, I'll be able to fix the actual webcam on the software that I use, so I don't have to do it this way. It's whatever. All right, guys, I will talk to you guys later. The video will be up this weekend for my performance, and then there will be for all the remaining ones as well when I set. I think I have two numbers from here on out, so it'll be two. All right, bye, guys.